So the recording is starting, and let's go to Messier, and let's go to which one is up there? M3? M3. M3. Come on. M3 is at azimuth. It's at 60 degrees and azimuth 275. Oh well. Been playing with the HD10 tonight on the moon and Jupiter. I'm extremely zoomed in right now, and the red spot just rolled off. Yeah, the red spot was right here, but it just rolled off over the limb. So he was saying he'll be 73 for the eclipse in 2024, and I told him I'd be 76. Probably a little bit higher than. Here's the. I'll show you the full field. I have the 0.75 focal reducer in, and I have an MFR6 with 10 millimeters of spacers. Let me garbage that. Okay, that's the full frame. Right now I'm at minimum gain, and I'm at 6 milliseconds. The thing is, when you zoom, it doesn't zoom centered, it zooms the whole field, and then you gotta move it over and center it again, and zoom a little bit more, and then move over some more. Now I can try playing with the histogram. Maybe try darkening it a little bit. I just raise the black point a little bit. It's got a really small sensor. It's about 6 millimeters measured diagonally. It's small. That's why you really have to use a lot of focal reduction. Hi, Rusty. You have to use a lot of focal reduction for the moon to try to get some of it in. And I'm changing an f8 into about an f4 just to get as much of the moon as I showed. I'm debating going to M3. I've never tried. Where was M3? M3 was where? M3 is at 38-degree altitude and no, wait. Almost 60 degrees altitude and 275, almost due west. What the heck?
Telescope slewing to target.
Moving to M3. I've never tried this camera yet on a deep sky target. This will be it first. Let's see.
Telescope slew complete.
Okay, so now it's there. I don't know if the target's there. Let me go to a full frame view. There's full frame. Let me push the gain up. The gain goes to 100. Let me start at, I'll start at 50. And let me see what happens with the exposure. Go to 4 seconds. Well, there's something there. Whoa, okay. What am I clipping? I'm clipping with the black point, so let me lower that. Okay, so let me, where is my, oh, let me turn the denoise and the sharpness off. Okay, okay. So now we're at, the gain is 50, half gain. The exposure is, how long is the exposure? The exposure is 4 milliseconds, which is half of max. And I'm going to zoom in a tad. Okay. Okay, so that's M4, M3. Whoa. I saw, I saw your post, Rusty, about God cooking Oklahoma in the oven. It felt like Louisiana. Today it was about 93, 95. It was pretty oppressive. And let me get my app out so I can convert that. Tonight it's supposed to be 10 Celsius on Foymont. That's 50 Fahrenheit. I would give anything for 50 Fahrenheit right now. This is not a bad view for 4 seconds. Right now the saturation is at, I just raised the gamma a little. Let's see what happens with the next refresh. Well, oh no, it's doing solar. I had gamma for 22, contrast 7. I gotta lower the gamma here. 17. Yeah, okay. 17 and 7. So let me put a little notation on this. What's going on? This is, what did I say? M3? M3. Okay. Put that on there. Rusty, what I was saying earlier before you got on, I'm using the Pro version of Epic Pen. The Pro version adds the ability to use your keyboard to enter text, and it adds a line function, so you can draw a nice straight line without squiggles. So I got copies for this one and the one in my in the house. Yeah, it's $20 a copy. Uh, they're out of Scotland. It was funny because I was telling them what I was using it for, and they said the problem with Scotland is you can't do any astronomy because the weather is so terrible in Scotland. So, but they were glad to see. They like seeing what people use their application for. Let me see what else is around. M3. That's bright. Where am I? M3, M53. No, I'm not going to try. Let me go back to, I'm going to flip, let me go south. Let me go, Leo, Hydra, Crater, Corvus, nope. Nope, I gotta go further. Omega Centauri, that's set. I'm using KVY right now, Will. I'm capturing the area of the software and broadcasting with KVY Cam. The beta version, 8 point, I forget what it is, but it's the beta version. You can request there to be allowed to try it, and Victor will send you a link to it. Let me go to M4 first. Go to Scorpius. Let me see where Scorpius is. It should be past the meridian. It should be on the western side. Hold on. Maybe not yet. Let's see. So let me go to Antares first.
Telescope slew into target.
Yep, meridian flip.
Telescope slew complete.
Okay, let me get the Antares and center it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. There's Antares. And the elevator here. I'm getting some reflection off of the dome. And Antares is right. I was looking at the top of the neighbor's tree. Let's see. So let's full width. Okay. Let me go back to full width. Let me go to shorter exposure. And let me move it to the center. So I gotta go this way. Oh, meridian flip. Okay, southwest is gonna bring it to the middle. Okay, I'm pretty close to the center, maybe. Back up a hair. Let me get the map in Sky Tools. And then I gotta go zoom in on Antares, and I gotta go boom.
Telescope synced.
Telescope is now synced on Antares. Now let me go to M4. Boom.
Telescope slew into target.
Don't do a meridian flip. Oh, man. Well, sorry, folks. It decided to do a meridian flip. I must be right on the meridian.
Telescope slew complete.
Now the question is that M4 right there? Let me push the gain to max. Now let me push the histogram. And I'm going to really make it nasty so I can find something. And I'm hoping that's M4 at the top. Let me... Well, I just synced on Antares, but then it decided to do a meridian flip. So let's see. If I do southwest, which way does it move? Wrong way. So I got to go northeast. More northeast. And more northeast. I think that's M4 coming in. This is down in the sky glow. Yeah, that's M4. You can see the bar of stars across the center. So northeast moves it down. So I gotta do a flip, swap north and south. Yeah, let's swap north and south. So I got to do now southeast. Let's see which way it moves it. Okay, so this is, let me get it centered. No, move it down, move it down, move it down, move it down, move it down. Okay, so now let me lower the gain so that I don't want the gain max. Let me go back down to gain of 50. Okay, there's, gain's 50. Mosquitoes. And then I want to go to default with the histogram, and then I want to bring, let's see, exposure time's going to go, let me go 4 seconds. 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I'm down in the light pollution of Slidell right now. 4 seconds. Let's see what happens. Here's 4 seconds. Let me zoom in a hair. Oh. Let me lower the saturation. Okay. So let me change that description because now we're at garbage. Where are we at? We're at M4, 4 seconds. M4, 50/100 gain. Okay. Let me see if I can make this darker. Let me try playing with gamma. That's too much. Let me go to 2020. Okay. '23. Let's see what that does. Now I've got to lower the gamma. Go 16, see what happens. Actually, got to go the other way. Raise the gamma. Try gamma 20. Let's see what it does. Okay. Gamma 20. Okay, who's on now? Mark. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, let me try 3 seconds. This is a learning experience. It's the first time using this camera. I'm at 3 seconds now. Okay, there's 3 seconds. And gain is at half. Okay, so let me, so I got to change the text now. So M4. 50/100. Okay. Let's see, I can lower the gain. Let's see, I'm in 50. Let's go down to, say, try 40. 40 gain now. And maybe raise the exposure 1 second. Oh, let's see what happens now. I'm at gain 40, exposure 4. Let's see what happens. And then maybe lower the white point. Now zoomed in a hair. Look. It's actually too much zoom. Let me go to full field. There's full field. See what happens with full field. That's full field right there. I mean, the advantage of this camera is that you can run it with a wireless mouse or a wired mouse plugged into the back, an HDMI cable to your monitor, and you need no computer, nothing else to run it. Let's see. If I go to anything down in Scorpius Sagittarius, it's going to do another meridian flip. Let's try. Oh yeah, that's what Rock's goal is, to make it for something that, like, if you had a little, who uses is it Francois uses a little Pico projector? You could feed the HDMI right into the Pico projector, plug in your wireless mouse, and that's it. You need nothing else. Well, now I'm going to do a meridian flip again. I'm going to stop this recording.